everybody. Um, Good to be here. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I got this little microphone. So I hope the audio quality is better. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. It's been a while since I did any readings from the daily reflections, so I figured I would start with that. Um, by the way, 63 days sober today. Feels amazing still. Went to a meeting last night with one of my roommates and ran into an old friend of mine. He's more like a brother to me. He's part of the family. Um, Unfortunately, he was dating my cousin for a while. He was just a meth user at that point in time. My cousin was a fentanyl addict, and that's where I was getting my fentanyl from when I started. Uh, this man, we'll just call him Eric, um, started dabbling in fentanyl a little bit. He was horrible at it. He would nod off. He'd have to get Narcan all the time, like just horrible. He had a leg infection. Went to the hospital. Begged me to bring him some fentanyl. I refused. But of course, like a shitty drug addict I am, or was, I brought him some. This almost killed him. They had to zap him. He died. Um, I snuck it in some magazines. His mom was there. I felt fucking terrible. I felt horrible, man. This is a man he's like, I'll put it this way. Out of, let's say, the top 5 people in my whole entire 41 years of living, he's one of the top 5 of the biggest heart, most helpful, kindest people in the world. Like one of a kind, simply one of a kind of a person. Would do anything for you if he cares about you. Even if he doesn't care about you, he would do anything for you. He's that good of a person. I swear to God. I saw him last night, and it was great to see him close to 10 months of sobriety. And his brother, who's an alcoholic, has 7 months of sobriety. So it was really good to see him. I apologized, of course. I've apologized numerous times. We've talked since it's happened. We used together since it happened. But it was just amazing to see him. And like he said, I would have got it from somewhere else if it wasn't from you. And I thought, no, you wouldn't have. Nobody else you knew would have brought you fucking fentanyl at the hospital. But it's one of those things I have to live with. I don't beat myself up over it. He didn't die. I mean, permanently. So take that as a learning experience, I guess. But the shit we do when we're under the influence is horrible. But I only need like 27 more subscribers, by the way, to reach 1,000. I'll do something great for 1,000. Me and Blake already talked about doing something awesome or ridiculous or just something. Um, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You don't have to ring the bell and get notified and bothered, but just subscribe. That would be amazing. If you could share it on your Facebook, that would be great. Recovery groups, that's what I've been trying to do. Just whatever you can do to help. I would greatly appreciate it. So, daily reflections I'm reading is Daily Reflections. This is the book of reflections by AA members for AA members. And today is October 11th. Alright. So, called A Daily Tune-Up. Every day is a day when we must carry the vision of God's will into all of our activities. From the book of Alcoholics Anonymous, page 85. How do I maintain my spiritual condition? For me, it's quite simple. On a daily basis, I ask my higher power to grant me the gift of sobriety for that day. I have talked to many alcoholics and drug addicts who have gone back to drinking and using, and I always ask them, did you pray for sobriety the day you took your first drink or use? Not one of them said yes. As I practice step 10 and try to keep my house in order on a daily basis, I have the knowledge that if I ask for a day reprieve, it will be granted. So, I like that. I like the title, A Daily Tune-Up. What us addicts and alcoholics have, and like I said, I'm no doctor, I'm no counselor. I'm speaking just from my knowledge, my experience, what I think I know, which is not a lot. But what the book says we have is a spiritual malady, okay? And in order to fix that, we need the help of a higher power, whatever that could be, whatever works for you. It's not my God, it's not my higher power, it's your own conception of a higher power. It could be a fucking clown. If that makes you a better person, so be it. Your religion and your beliefs have nothing to do with me or anybody else. Don't let anybody ever tell you what the right higher power is. Well, okay, for me, I have my beliefs. My belief is in Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm not perfect by any means. I almost thought I couldn't be a Christian because I say fuck too much. But I heard that's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's something I'm working on, okay? Um, but your religion, your creed, and your race, and your sexuality means nothing to me. What matters to me is the integrity of a person, um, compassion of a person, and your kindness, okay? I don't care if you're a man that thinks you're a dog. Like, I don't care. If you're kind to people and you help people and you have integrity, then you're good in my book. Not that my book's important by any means, because I'm nobody. Um, but how do I keep my spiritual condition intact today is every morning I do pray. I do pray for sobriety. I pray for the strength to get through the day and to kick all these demons' asses that I fight with every day. It's a constant battle. Even when I don't think I'm battling, okay? I read pages 84 through 88 out of the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous. That's one of the programs I participate in, as well as Narcotics Anonymous, as well as Celebrate Recovery, a faith-based group, I guess you can call it. And I'll just read a couple things, not the whole 4 pages, but a couple things and tell you why I read it. Okay, for one, it reminds me to not be a dick, okay? To be loving and tolerant. For example, we vigorously commence this way of living as we cleaned up the past. We have entered the world of the spirit. Our next function is to grow in understanding and effectiveness. This is not an overnight matter. It should continue for our lifetime. Continue to watch for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. When these crop up, we ask God at once to remove them. We discuss them with someone immediately and make amends quickly if we have harmed anyone. Then we resolutely turn our thoughts to someone we can help. Love and tolerance of others is our code. And we have ceased fighting anything or anyone, even alcohol. For by this time sanity will have returned. We will seldom be interested in liquor. If tempted, we recoil from it as a hot flame. We react sanely and normally, and we will find that this has happened automatically. We will see that our new attitude toward liquor or drugs has been given us without any thought or effort on our part. It just comes. That is the miracle of it. We are not fighting it, neither are we avoiding temptation. We feel as though we had been placed in a position of neutrality, safe and protected. The problem's just been removed. It does not exist for us. We are neither cocky nor are we afraid. That is our experience. That is how we react so long as we keep in fit spiritual condition. So it also talks about if we let up on our spiritual program of action and rest on our laurels, we're headed for trouble. Okay? We are not cured of alcoholism or drug addiction. What we really have is a daily reprieve contingent on the maintenance of our spiritual condition. Every day is a day we must carry the vision of God's will into all of our activities. How can I best serve thee? Thy will, not mine, be done. These are thoughts which must go with us constantly. I used to be told we need to be in a constant thought of helping others, right? Because when I'm helping others with their problems, my problems don't seem that big. And when my problems are small, my God is big, okay? When my God is big, my problems are small. I said it wrong. When my God is small, my problems are big, okay? So, for me, I need to keep God on the forefront. Even when shit doesn't happen my way or the way I think it should go, there's a reason for it, man. God sees and hears things that we don't. Okay? Like, when he shuts one door, there's other doors that open up. a quick example, my Oxford house, the first one I moved into, man, I felt not wanted by half the people there. They were not welcoming at all. There was two or three that were decent, but you know, if I had to paint a picture of recovery, like a poster board for attraction rather than promotion, they would not be it. Um, they weren't like, hey man, welcome brother, you know, let's get you on track. You know, like it just seemed like one of them or two of them, because I had phone issues because I just got out of treatment. Um, that because I didn't call, but I did show up the day I was supposed to move in. Um, that they wanted a buddy or something to come take my spot because they filled it like that before the day was even over. And they seemed to not be happy that I came and moved in. But regardless, that's old shit now. But I moved into a great place now where I live with great men. Um, the man that owns the house, he's been letting me use the Suburban. I've known him 2 weeks. He's been letting me use the Suburban to run errands and take other people in the house to meetings, and you know, just this trust. And you know, one of the requirements the first week is I go around and hug everybody and tell them I love them anytime I see them. I was awkward about it the first week, so at the house meeting I did it again. I had another week of doing it. I got better, but I didn't know I had to text every day who I hugged and told I love you to every day. So I got 3 weeks now of having to hug all these men, tell them I love them every time I see them, which is a good way to get to know somebody. Um, it was a little awkward at first, but um, it's cool, man. I think the guys are warming up to me. I'm feeling more comfortable here every day. I'm feeling optimistic. I got 63 days sober today. On my 60 days, my daughter and my son-in-law came and took me to a meeting, and it was amazing, man. My daughter is an emotional wreck because she's pregnant, so when I spoke, I look over, she's just bawling, tears coming down her face. She's so freaking cute. My son-in-law is a good young man. He's a good guy. I love him to death. Um, yeah, man, life is good today. Life is good. Life's really good. Um, I started writing the book. Um, find out that I'm a horrible writer. I mean, I get on and just start typing. I don't know if I'm doing things right or wrong. I've never went to school for this. I'm just writing, and I'm hoping somebody out there that knows more than me could maybe take a look at it, or I don't know, even write it for me. Not for me, but like I tell the story, you put it in a book format. I don't know, but anyways, I love you guys. You guys are all tremendously amazing. I love you so much. Um, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being you. If nobody today has told you that they love you, I love you and I believe in you, and I think you're absolutely fucking amazing. So thank you for everything you do. Oh shit, it's still fucking recording. Woohoo!